Today we're going to go over how to add product bundles to the Magento website. Starting out, you want to make sure you've got a furnaceoutlet.com tab open and two Magento tabs open, as well as the manufacturing tab. So starting off, we're going to be entering the bundles that are currently already on the furnaceoutlet.com website. So you're going to start at the top and work yourself down. So starting from the top, we're going to hover over 1.5 ton air conditioners with gas furnace, and we're going to stop at the 40,000. We're not going to go over here. We're just going to stick in the gas section. So click here, go to the order by, and click low to high. Click on your first bundle system. And you'll see that the coil on the current website is listed as an option. We don't want to list it as an option on the new Magento site. We're going to list each bundle with a specific coil. So now that we know the products that we're going to be adding, go over to your Magento, click Add Product. In the attribute set, you're going to be picking either from one of the bundles. So the bundle that we're creating is a full bundle with AC coil and gas furnace. So you're going to click bundles with gas and change simple product to bundled product and hit continue. So come back over to the furnaceoutlet.com and you need to look at your air conditioner so that we can see which coil is needed for this system. So come back over to Goodman Manufacturing, go into products. Right now we're doing air conditioners, so you're going to click air conditioner. The one we're adding is the 13 SEER, so we'll click there. And then you're going to click product specifications. Once here, you need to scroll down to the AHRI matchups. So scroll all the way down until you find your model number. Sometimes it does help if you add your model number to the top of the website to use as a reference. Scroll down until you find the matchups. Oh, here we go. And then you're going to look for your AC or heat pump model number in the outdoor unit column. So scroll down until you find it. Ours is only a 1.5 ton, so it's going to be the first one. In the second column is going to be coils and air handlers. In the third is furnaces. This is going to tell you what systems can be made with this air conditioner. It's going to start you off with the air handlers. So since we're adding a gas furnace bundle, you want to ignore the air handlers. If you're unsure if it's an air handler or a coil, look the model number up online or in your price file. It will let you know. So, also, the furnaces that are listed in the third column are only going to list the high efficiency furnaces. The 80% items are not going to be listed there. So because of that, you need to find a coil that is listed without a furnace. As you can see here, there's nothing listed in the third column. However, there is a coil listed here. And you want to be careful. This is a coil by itself. This is a coil with an air handler. That is not what we want. You need to make sure it is only the coil. Ignore if it says EEP. That doesn't mean anything for us. If it says it has a TXV, you will need to add an additional $70.16 to the price of the cost. And then we will have to add that into the product description. However, the one that we're going to be adding is just simply a coil. Let me zoom in here so you can see what I'm talking about. So the coil model number is CA and then a star. That star can be a U, it can also be a P. The one that we are going to be adding is the P, so it's the cased coil, CAPF1824, and then another star. That second star needs to correlate to your furnace. So the second to last letter on your furnace model number is what you want it to correlate on that coil. This one is an A. If you look in the price file, you're going to see that these coils have several ones, A, B, C, and D. They're talking about the width of the coil. Since our furnace is an A, we want the coil to be an A as well. So looking in my price file, I can see that the CAPF1824A6 is a correct coil, it is a valid coil, and it's cost $159. So we're going to keep that here. We're going to go over to our second Magento tab. Come back and get your air conditioner model number. And type it into the second Magento tab and hit search. Go into the WYSIWYG editor and copy. Come back to your first Magento tab, into the WYSIWYG editor, and hit on your keyboard Control V. Now again, we need to change the font, size, and family. Size 3 for the actual list of features. Size 5 for the headers. Now the entire thing needs to be black and Times New Roman. Come back, exit out of the description, and copy the title. Enter above the standard features, Control V. It looks like it is already 5, it is already Times New Roman. So hit submit. Come back and get your furnace model number. Second Magento tab, hit back, and paste the furnace model number and search. WYSIWYG editor, highlight and copy. Back to your first Magento tab, WYSIWYG editor, scroll all the way down, enter twice, Control V. Again, we need to fix the font family and size. 3 for the list, 5 for the headers. Entire thing, Times New Roman, and black. Come back to the second tab, exit out of WYSIWYG editor, and copy the title. Right above standard features, enter Control V. I want to separate this a little bit more, so we're going to hit enter again. Enter 3 times. Come back. Now we need to look up our coil. So if you've not written down your coil model number, you can come back over, highlight this and copy, paste. Now you need to change your stars. We know that's a P, we know that's an A, and you're going to get rid of that last letter after the 6. And hit search. WYSIWYG editor, highlight and copy, come back to the first tab, Control V, fix the font family and size, above the product features, come back, exit out of WYSIWYG, highlight the title. Control V. Now you have all 3 items that are in this bundle on the product description. Hit submit. And now we go into the title, come back to your www.thefurnaceoutlet.com tab, highlight the title here, paste, and we're going to go through this title for words or items that we no longer need and can take out. So we do want the brand listed, we do want the size listed, and we need the SEER rating. However, when you're creating bundles, you do want to make sure that it is a 13 SEER. If the bundle created affects the SEER rating, which can be found in this column, if it affects the SEER rating and brings it down or brings it up, you need to reflect that in the title. Say I had added this air conditioner to a high efficiency furnace, it may bring the SEER rating up to a 14. If that's the case, even though my air conditioner is a 13 SEER, I would say 14 SEER in the title. However, the bundle that we are using does not affect SEER rating, so we're going to leave it as is on that part. We do want the model number. So with the furnace, looking at if anything that we need to get rid of here, we do not need the word model. We can get rid of that. Come down to short description, WYSIWYG editor. This listing consists of bold, underline, 5, Times New Roman, and black. For bundles like this, one moment, complete split system of listed components, sorry about that, of components listed below. Underneath that, we also want to put in our free shipping. Okay, so we want to bold the free shipping. Remember to change the format to address. We do want to go ahead and make sure you add the SEER rating to the short description. It's my fault, I need to add that in there as well. So right here, we're going to say 13 SEER. Since it is a 13 SEER, as you remember, it can only be sold in certain regions, so we need to put that information in there as well. So click submit. The SKU number is going to be the air conditioner and furnace model number. Air conditioner model number always needs to go first. We're not going to add the weight. Status is enabled. Visibility should be catalog and search. And now we're going to move on. You're going to leave the specifications, search, and text blank. It will show up for you once we've bundled the products. On your price. The price here is going to change to fixed. You're going to go over to your price file and find your cost. Now I know that my air conditioner is $524. I know the furnace is $334 and the coil is $159. It comes to $1017. We need to add $115 for shipping. $1132, and we're going to multiply that by 2. So $22.64 is the price. And again, you're going to add some change on the end of that and come down to special price. Now with bundles, you'll notice the special price is a percentage. So we need to do 59% on bundles. We are not going to apply map to bundles. And we're going to hit taxable goods. And then we're going to move on to images. Now with images, we need to do a bundled group picture, and then we also need to do pictures of each individual products. The bundled picture is going to be the base, small, and thumbnail image. So browse files. I go into my bundles. We're adding an 80%, so it is an 80 downflow. Here's 80 upflow. This furnace is an upflow, so this will be the correct one that we need. Upload. Now with this, we can go back to the general and get our title here. Give it the label. And choose base image, small, and thumbnail. And go back to browse files. Now we want to add air conditioner. And we need the upflow 80%er. Downflow, I need my upflow. And a coil. See, this is cased horizontal, cased upflow, downflow. The cased upflow, downflow is going to be what we use. Open, upload files. We're going to use part of the title for each one. This is an evaporator coil. CAPF 1824A6. Again, you want to make sure that top bundle is the main one for all of these. And we're going to move on down to categories. For the categories, you're going to go and put it into every category that it is going to be associated with. So this includes the air conditioning systems as well as gas furnace systems. So start in the air conditioning systems, check mark and plus. 1.5 ton, check mark, and it'll bring the rest up for you. We're in gas furnaces. This was a 40,000 BTU furnace. It was 80%, but it was an upflow. Make sure you're careful about that. 80% upflow. And this was a 13 to 14 SEER. Now that we've done that, you can minus that all back up and go into gas furnaces. Gas furnace systems, I'm sorry. 40,000. Gas furnace and air conditioner. 80% efficient. Upflow or horizontal. And it was a 1.5 ton, 13 to 14 SEER. Upsells you're not going to be able to do until we get more bundles added, so we'll do that later. Leave it blank. Product attachments, we're going to have to save the item first before we can add those. It'll tell you that if you try, so you need to come all the way down to bundled items, ship items together, add new option. Default title is going to be included and then whatever the product is. So the first one, included air conditioner. We're going to change this to checkbox. It is required. And click add selection. Come here and you want to search your model number. So we'll get that air conditioner first. Paste and hit search. It'll bring it for you there. Make sure you go to add quantity 1 and then add selected products to option. What happened here? Let's try that again. Paste, search, click 1, and click add. There it goes. So we're going to go to add another option. Included furnace. Check. It is required. Add selection. Back to get our model number. Search. Click. 1 and add. I don't know why it's not adding it the first time we do it, but if it's doing this to you, just simply do it again. Search, click, 1, add. Now we need to do the coil, and you'll see that's not listed in the title. There's not enough room for it, so if you need that, click on the description and get your coil model number. Add new option. Included coil. Checkbox is required. Add selection. Search. Click. 1. Add selection. Now all 3 pieces are listed on there. You're going to hit save and continue. And then you're going to add your product attachments the same way you would any other product listing. But you want to make sure you add them for all of the products. So go into product attachments. It'll give you the title here. Let's see, I do believe I've already got these downloaded, so we'll go to add new file. Website editing, pull up my product specs I've got listed here. So I've got the warranty specs, parts manual, installation manual, and brochure. It's all of the ones that we need. open. Let these add before adding more. Highlight the model number of the one that you're adding. Make sure that entire model number is in the title of each product attachment. So this one's the brochure, installation manual, parts manual, specifications, and warranty. So remember, we need to click no, 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 and yes on the other side. Save and continue, and then we'll add more. Now we need the furnace. And just to be sure, let's look at the furnace that we've got. GMS 8040. Let's see. GMS. Let's see. Warranty, specifications, parts manual, brochure, installation instructions. This one is the installation. Brochure. Parts manual. Specifications. And warranty. Once again, do the no's and the yeses. And now we need to do it for the coil. So let's get our coil model number. Add files. We're adding the CAPF. Paste the model number in. Brochure. Installation instructions. Parts manual. Specifications. And warranty. Do the no's and the yeses. And hit save and continue. Now you want to check out the product that you've added, make sure everything is accurate and correct. Okay, want to check our price. 1336.62, 1347. We're pretty much the exact same.
This is Patty. How can I help you?
We've got the free shipping listed. We've got that it includes 13 sear components. We need to scroll down, make sure our entire description is accurate.
Sure. Is the model number still AWB 24-?
Specifications, you'll see even though you left them blank, it's actually going to pull them up for you from the other products that are listed in the bundle. We got to check our documents to make sure everything has been listed there. And we will be talking with our Magento representative about getting these in a more organized order. There's nothing you can do about the way it shows up there. But it does appear as though everything is listed. And we've got the price. Everything looks correct so far. So now that you know it's correct, simply hit save and move on to the next one. So again, you'll go into air conditioning systems, 1.5 ton, gas furnace, 40,000, low to high, and you'll go to the second. Now, if you have issues remembering which bundles you've already added and which you haven't, I have found that printing off a single page of all these listings is helpful. And you can cross off each one that you've added. If you find difficulty figuring out which coil you need to add, please feel free to contact us before you add the product. I would much rather help you out beforehand than have to make you fix corrections. So again, you can email me anytime and I'll get back with you as soon as I can, but that completes adding bundles to Magento.